And now the 100th year anniversary celebration of the Two Virginias began today with a full day of events. Our Clayton McChesney was there to check it out.
The Bluefields City Park was buzzing with activity for the Bluefields 100th anniversary celebration.
This park is like the city of Bluefield and the town of Bluefield combined, and what better way to have it here? You know, it's just wonderful.
There was lots to do, from bounce houses to live music and a car show. And to play off the theme of dynamic duos, there was a superhero-themed 5K and a pet show, with a Pomeranian named Max winning top dog.
Well, this was Max's first dog show, and of course he's our #1 dog, but we thought we'd see how he would do in an actual show.
But in addition to being a fun event, the celebration had an important message: the unity of the two Bluefield communities, the real dynamic duo.
Well, we thought it was a worthy event to have the town of Bluefield, Virginia, and the city of Bluefield, West Virginia. Really, our two communities are very intertwined and one, and we just wanted to celebrate the relationship that we have between the town and the city.
Holcomb praised all those who helped bring this anniversary celebration to life, saying they were overwhelmed with the amount of support coming from both communities. Here for you in the Bluefields, I'm Clayton McChesney, WVVA News.
Thanks, Clayton. While those events have ended today, you can still join the anniversary celebration. You can find the list of the upcoming events for the anniversary of the Bluefields events in the town and the city's Facebook pages.